Hi everyone, this is Kitmaher from MassLive. I'm in downtown Worcester at 3cross Brewing Company with the founder, Dave Howland. Dave, hi to everybody.
Hey everybody.
Hi, and this is Heather Odell. She's the tap room manager. Can you both tell us a little bit about what you do here at 3cross Brewing?
Sure. So I started 3cross here about 3 years ago. I do all the stuff on the brewing end and most of the admin stuff.
And then there's me, I'm Heather, and the tap room manager and co-owner now. And I'm generally on this side, pouring beers, making people happy, and having a good time.
Wonderful. Can I get stuff behind the bar?
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, we're going to take a look. And you'll notice there's bikes in here. Can you explain a little bit about the bike element of your brewery? What makes your brewery special in that aspect?
Sure. So when I founded 3cross, I really wanted it to be kind of a blending of my two passions, bikes and beer. They go well together. So 3cross is the traditional spoke lacing pattern for a bike wheel. Really wanted to kind of bring the two together and make it a fun place to hang out for cyclists.
Definitely. And I understand on Thursday nights there's group rides that people can participate in during the summer.
That's right, yep.
How many people show up to those? And what's it like? What's the atmosphere like?
It's been growing. When we started off, it would just be half dozen people that show up. I think by the end of last season, we had maybe 30? Yeah, probably 30 people.
Expecting more soon in the summertime. Yeah. So there's new changes coming in 2018. You're shifting to a fermentation cooperative. What does that mean? So,
as of the beginning of the year, I sold my interest in the company to sort of back to myself and to Heather and a third person who's part of the cooperative. And then, as of the end of the month, to anybody who wants to join on a consumer basis. So basically really opening up ownership to the community, making it a real community venture.
Wonderful. So that's on the 26th of January. People can start buying, what would it be, stock in the brewery? Share in the brewery, and it'll be for $150.
That's right. Yep.
Great. Okay, so I'm going to give them a look too. You can see this is the inside of 3cross Brewing Company in Worcester. And we've got bikes on the walls, endorsement from a bicyclist over here. And then here's where the magic happens. Heather, can you show us what you do?
Well, I can start by pouring you a flight.
Awesome.
I'll do some of my own personal favorites. First is going to be Sheldon. It's our brown ale. It's a lighter brown in color. The taste is super balanced though between the maltiness and the hoppiness. It's not overly sweet. Then I'm going to go to the JRA, which is short for just riding along. It's our rye pale ale. It's got a little bit of bitterness to it, but it's light and not overly bitter. It's got a really nice character to it. Next up, I'm going to go with the 1200K. It's our double IPA.
Double IPA? All right.
That was just put on. It's 8.3 ABV, but really the booziness isn't there. It's really nice.
So people really enjoy that?
Absolutely.
What do you see people order the most around this time of year?
Around this time of year, absolutely, we get a lot of the porters, the browns are super trendy right now, but also the lighter beers. We have a really nice Pilsner, which I'll pour. The track stand Pilsner. And so for those of you who aren't familiar, track stand is when you're standing on your pedals or sitting on your bike and not actually moving and keeping the bike still without any feet on the ground.
All right, here's the beautiful flight. Which one should I try first?
I would go with the Sheldon.
Sheldon. All right, do you want to try one with me?
Sure.
Cheers it.
I'm going to go with the Pilsner.
There we go. Oh wow, that's really good. Which one is this one? So
that's the Sheldon Brown Ale.
The Sheldon Brown Ale.
Yes, my personal favorite.
Okay, and then this one right here?
Next to us is the Just Riding Along. It's
Just Riding Along.
Pale
okay.
Ale. Yep.
Okay, that one I like much much more than this one, even though I like them both. It's really hard to decide. They're really great.
Yeah, and then this one here is our double IPA.
Okay, this one, IPA.
Yep, strong but not overwhelming.
Okay, strong but not overwhelming, double IPA. Taste test. Oh, I see what you mean there. Yeah, it doesn't taste too boozy. There we go. Okay, and so out of this one, that would be your choice?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one. And are all of these named after, so did you come up with the names?
Well, the
on a
names are
rotating
generally, Dave and Jess work pretty hard on the names and the descriptions of the beers. They do a really nice job, and they're all cycling related. So the Sheldon is named after a super duper bike mechanic. Just riding along is an excuse often given to not paying attention to the person's bike when they show up at a bike shop. They're just riding along and this happened. Slipstream is where you can hide out and stay out of the wind when you're riding in a group. A brevet is a type of a group ride. Cadence is your pace that you're trying to keep. 1200K is the longest distance for sanctioned bike ride. Citra is actually the name of the hop for our single speed pale ale, and single speed is a type of bicycle. The Whirlwind is the nickname of Major Taylor, who is a predominant cyclist in the early 1900s.
We've got a comment coming in from Jim Halpin, who says, Heather, don't pour all that 1200K. I need a growler fill of that.
I'll make sure we have some for you.
And someone asked, why did you start selling shares of the company?
Well, a number of reasons for it. So part of it's that I really want more community involvement in the company. And we think it's a really good way to engage people if they have a say in what's going on here.
Yeah, definitely. So you're more excited for that community involvement,
exactly.
Allowing people to grow in the business with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really exciting. And so first in Massachusetts, I understand?
We'll be the first
brewery.
Community-owned brewery. So there's
Community-owned
one other cooperatively owned brewery in Massachusetts, the Artisan Beverage Cooperative out in Western Mass. But we'll be the first community-owned brewery.
Great. All right. Can we take a tour of the brewery?
Sure.
That'd be great. Thank you for the flight.
No problem.
Yeah. Here's a look at. Quick look at here. Do people often come and purchase these? And
Yeah. So those are growlers.
When they get here, growlers.
We'll take care to go.
Okay.
You can also do some bottling.
Here's a little bit of the menu. Does it change often?
Pretty frequently, yeah. Do small batches. So.
All right. Got more bikes up here. Here's where you can take a seat at 5 to 11. Or 5 to 10. It's open. Excuse me.
Well, our hours are Wednesday and Thursday from 5 to 9.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday from noon to 10.
Oh, okay.
And then Sunday from noon to 6.
Got it. Okay. So I had that totally wrong. All right.
The brewery such as it is. Very small
nice.
operation right now. But
So what is this exactly?
So we've got our fermenters all lined up here in a row.
Okay.
Nice shiny stainless. And then.
So can you walk me through how it's made?
Sure.
Show me. Yeah.
So the process starts behind us here. So this is called the brew house. So
Okay.
mash tun and kettle. Taking crushed grains, putting it in the mash tun and steeping it. And then I'm taking those, the liquid that's in there, draining off, putting in the kettle, boiling that with hops.
And this is the kettle?
Yep.
Okay.
And then after it's been boiled, cooling it down,
Take it through here?
sending off into the fermenter with some yeast.
Okay.
The yeast chew down on those sugars and make a beer.
So that happens right here? Is that...
So that's one of my older fermenters.
Okay, got it.
That's a sour beer happening in there. But
What's the one that you most recently made?
most recent is going to be this batch of Hilltopper.
Hilltopper. Oh, great. Thanks so much for this tour. So for someone who's never tried 3cross Brewing, what should they expect when they come in for the first time? And what kind of atmosphere is it like?
Well, we're pretty relaxed. Generally, when someone comes through the door, they're going to see me. I'm here all our days right now. And I'll introduce them to the beers, offer them a flight, give them a description that's super user-friendly and not, full of beer speak.
Right.
So,
the lingo they can understand.
Absolutely, absolutely. And like I said, we're pretty laid back. We have games to offer, and lots of times I'll initiate games because they're just fun. We have pop-up events, so we have local food here often. This weekend we've got some great Jamaican food, and in the next couple of weeks we also have some hand stretched ramen noodles.
Oh wow!
From some local businesses, so One Love Cafe and Wooden Noodles, so we're super excited to have them here. And other than that, some music and hanging out, and I like to engage my customers in conversation. So
yeah, it seems that everything about this company is engaging with the community, and it really shows, especially with the fact that you guys are shifting now to the shares that people can buy, which is very exciting. So thank you to Dave and Heather here at 3cross Brewing. We'll give you a last look of the place. It's opening up today at 5, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, so you can fill out these seats, get a flight from Heather. Here's what the opening of the brewery looks like. There we go. It's on Knowlton Street, correct?
Yep.
So for Paul asking on the live feed, this is in Worcester at Knowlton Street, and you can Google it, 3cross Brewing Company. I love the bikes, they're great. There we go. All right, thanks for everyone who tuned in, and make sure you follow us on your app for push alerts. Bye guys.